Hey friends, happy Wednesday. It's WIP Wednesday. I'm trying to find my desk. I am trying to find my desk for this room. As you know, I am transitioning some of my stuff to the back just because it's just easier right now. I do still work in here quite a bit, but there are times like last night where I needed that quiet. So I took my watercolors and I went back there and I made some scrapbook paper, much like the one I did. Where is it? Where is it? So remember I did this one the other day. So I did 3 more. The only difference with one of the ones I did last night is I didn't put any orange in it. So yeah, I did 3 8.5 by 11, I think they are, pieces of paper. So I'll show you those in a later video. I cannot show you one of my WIPs that I'm doing just because it's a paper project and it's for Happy Mail that's going to go out to a friend of mine in Texas. She recently sent me some Happy Mail and I am getting her package ready. I am way behind on sending it though because I was waiting on my Michaels package. My Michaels package is traveling the United States as we speak. It was supposed to be delivered here on the 17th. It is now the 25th. Yesterday, like I said, I spent most of my day on the phone between doctors and Michaels and UPS, USPS, trying to figure out where my order was because my post office could not help me because UPS did not give a USPS tracking. Well, then when I got a tracking number from UPS yesterday, USPS couldn't recognize it, even though it was one of their tracking numbers. So then I go on and I look again today and I see that my package went from being en route to Kingman to, we're sorry for the delay, in Indianapolis, Indiana, to within the same couple of minutes, then it said en route to Kingman. UPS or USPS tried to give me some story that Michaels didn't provide them enough shipping costs, so therefore they were holding my package because Michaels didn't provide the right amount of shipping money. And I'm like, what kind of, I'm like, just give me my package that I paid like $60 for, please. So Michaels did say they will replace my entire order if it does not show up by the end of this week. We'll see. And then I did a small craft haul from American Crafts. I keep hearing it talked about, and I'm like, what is this American Crafts that everybody's talking about, and their prices being super wonderful? And so I went on there today, and I had a little bit of fun. Not much though. I only spent like $50, and that was with shipping. So I don't know how long they take for shipping, but that will be coming soon. I'll show that on here. And then I need to replenish some of my supplies for what I've been doing for paper crafting. So I will hopefully be ordering a little bit of that tonight on Amazon. Just sit down and talk to my husband about budget and make sure we can do the extra play money this time, because this is the time of the month where we have both the rent and the house payment. So gotta be responsible, right? So anyhow, yeah. So that's what's going on here. I keep getting notifications pop up on my phone. So what am I whipping today? Because it is WIP Wednesday. Well, I was going through, if you remember, I had a basket on my desk. It's now on my floor. And that had all my cotton yarns in it for the Duck Duck dishcloth, which I will have a video tomorrow for you. It's not that great, but I tried my best. So I will have that video tomorrow, but I was going through that basket because I knew in that basket I have this book here. This is actually a Teresa over at Critters Crochet back in January started a birthstone blanket. And each month she's picking a square out of this book, and we're making 4 squares to sew them together and make one big square. Or like Michelle over at Michelle Plays Hooky, she's doing her squares in thread. She's doing 1 square, and then she's going to make a wall hanging. I am going to link both of their channels down below because Michelle is filling in for Teresa right now, and doing our monthly tutorials until Teresa's ready to come back. I'm not going to give any further information on that. I will link Teresa's channel down below. You can go check out her channel. I will also link Michelle's channel down below. You can go check out what she's been doing. You can check out the February and March squares that have been drawn. And Michelle gave a wonderful tutorial on both of those. So that is why I pulled this baby back out, because I need to get working. Plus, I need to get working on this for my cousin, whose son attends the University of Tennessee. Now, if you remember, I made a State of Tennessee for my son last year. So you have seen a finished item on that. Anyways, okay, so back to the squares. So I did do the January square. However, I am not doing this in birthstone colors. I'm kind of just doing a yarn destash. And it's whatever yarns kind of jump out at me is what I'm going to do. So the very first one that we did was the stacked. So that was January. And then February, Michelle gave a fabulous tutorial on the Aran flower that Teresa had picked. And then for March, I think it was Michelle that picked this one. Super simple one. It is a twist on a granny square. It's called the Mini Stitch Granny. So, as I thought more about this, because as you know, most of my time is spent here in the high desert of northwestern Arizona. We get winter for about 2 weeks, and then it's warm. We're baking, we're boiling. You could fry an egg on the sidewalk right now. That's about 90 degrees out there again. My house feels really good with this air conditioning. So I think what I'm going to do, because I already did 4 squares for January, so I'll leave the 4 squares for January. I think for February's, for the Aran flower, I'm probably only going to do 1, only because it is a more intricate pattern, and anything with intricacy, not right now. Don't have the brain power for it. However, with the mini granny square, the one for March, no problem. I can do 4 or 6 of them, not a problem. But these are my squares from January for the stacked. So there's that one. There's this one. And I did block these, but they're still kind of funky. So I need to sew them together. I'll do that eventually. There's that one. And then there's this one. And I'm just letting my yarns play out however they come out of the skeins. I did start off, whoops, there goes my crochet hook for these. I am using, excuse me, a 5.5 millimeter dots hook for these squares. And I'm starting out with Premier Basics Trendy. I'm getting these yarns used up. I've had them in my stash for a while. So those are getting used up. This is how much is left after I did 3 squares out of 1 skein. And this one was the colorway Bouquet. And now this colorway that I'm using is Desert Sands. How fitting, right? Living in the desert. I mean, either way, California, Arizona is all desert, right? So these each are 250 yards. They're medium 400% acrylic yarns from Premier. I don't know if they still sell these. I haven't bought yarn from Premier in a long time. I need to, because I have some cotton yarns, well, sock weight yarns. I want some really thin yarns for summertime to work with on a project that I have in mind. So, yeah, I have those in my cart with Premiere, but I'm just not ready to hit the buy button yet because I don't need them just yet. So, and if they go away before I can get to it, it's not meant to be because it's not something I desperately need right now. So it's not summertime yet. We just barely started spring. So anyways, that's what I'm up to today. That's going to be my WIPs. That's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to take this trusty skeiny yarn, and then I need to work on this paper project here. And then I might be back later with a Deck of the Year video because it was brought to my attention I have a birthday in the family coming up on April 1st. Oops, my life's been kind of busy. I forgot all about it. That's really bad of me. Really bad of me. So I'll be doing that tonight too. That's going to be my thing for Deck of the Year this week is going to be a greeting card for them. So anyways, all right, I'm going to go. I'm going to get on with my day. Get some homeschooling stuff done. And go from there, hopefully. So alrighty, friends. Love, hugs, and prayers to you all. I hope you all are doing well and having a great day. But I'll see you again very soon in the next video, okay?